Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and no one will track it down. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting six.
Now in the box, Steve Pearce. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a two-run game, a two-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing across here this half. We'll go now to the top of the third. Cincinnati is on top 2-0.
Leading off for the elite.
Josh Harrison stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Harrison.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Pilar. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. He reached on a single in his first try. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. They got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Pierce is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jay Bruce. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Pierce looks up, out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Into the box, Tony Perez. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yulieski Gurriel. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Runners going. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. So a run on 2 hits. Russell Martin now 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
And he misses with it, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. Schwarber has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Sanchez. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Ready for another chance? Kevin Pillar. He popped out in his first trip. Shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder, Young-Soo Kim. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Drilled right back up the middle. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting, number 11. He
scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He's running towards second. Pitch swung out. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. The pitch. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Now batting, catcher.
Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. After the break, don't go away. Tulowitzki will start things off. Brandon Phillips will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Number 4, Brandon Phillips.
A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit. 1 error thus far for Toronto. And there's ball 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And there's out number 2. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Striding into the box, Justin Smoke. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So no runs here, no hits, no errors. And a runner left. Leonis
Hitting, Leonis Martin.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Ball 1.
1-1.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Martin has it, but no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out.
The second baseman, number 4, Brandon.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a throw over, and the runner back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base. And this is fouled back and out of play. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he struck him out. Digging in once again, Andrew Benintendi. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 5th coming up. Cincinnati is out in front 3-0.
Your attention, please. Now
so a new pitcher set to come on now, and we'll get an appearance from the hard-throwing right-hander Santiago Casilla. Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Lays off 1-0. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The catcher, number 55.
Russell Martin now. A base hit in his first trip. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Digging in now, Darwin Barney comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Great effort by the third baseman. Pitchers love it when guys sell out for you and get dirty.
Pitcher, Aaron Sanchez.
Standing in now, Aaron Sanchez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
He's fault.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
Cincinnati, right fielder Jay Bruce.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Pilar has to run straight back, but he has it for the first out.
How about it? First baseman Tony Perez.
Ready for another chance? Tony Perez. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bautista looks up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
As a pitcher, you just have to shake your head at this one. It was a decent pitch, but this guy's just so dang strong that he's able to muscle it to the opposite field and get it out of here. Almost isn't fair to us mere mortals.
Into the box now, Yulieski Gurriel. Donaldson has room in foul territory. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. A less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Another 0-2 home. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a ground ball heading for Smoke over at first base. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Pilar. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Now batting,
Troy Tulowitzki comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a liner, but this will be fouled. Got him, and that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Striding in once again, Josh Donaldson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. And there's ball 2 now. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Perez will put this one away, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 7th inning coming up. Cincinnati is out in front here,
leading off
4-0.
Shortstop, number 11.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Pilar. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Catcher,
Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Left side. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 46, Santiago Casilla.
Chase Utley will get the call to pitch.
For the pitcher, Casilla, number 26, Chase Utley.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left, and Phillips has himself a base hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch. A sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pierce has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. Cincinnati is on top here, 5-0. David Hernandez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Leading off for the Jays,
Jose Bautista is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss, and the dangerous Bautista is set down on strikes for the 1st out.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the 3rd base dugout. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Here's Steve Pierce now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a 3rd?
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The next 3-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. Here's Jay Bruce now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Jay Bruce.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Tony Perez. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Bautista is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a pitch swung on and grounded out to Tulowitzki at shortstop. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So they breathe. Russell Martin now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Now at the plate, Darwin Barney. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now. Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
He'll try it again, 3-2. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Ezekiel Carrera will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Digging in once again, Kevin Villar. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 2 out with the man at first. And here's a ball hit in the air. Phillips onto the grass. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Number 36 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. So digging in now, Hyun-Soo Kim. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Barney gloves it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first.
Now batting, catcher.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 2, 3, and here's Troy Tulowitzki now. And the
leading off the bottom of the 9th inning for the Blue Jays.
Yimi Garcia takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Yimi Garcia.
And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Bruce. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, he hit that ball like he was looking for it. Just really crushed that pitch.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Very weakly on the ground. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Right fielder number 19.
From the stretch. Swing and a little tapper. One out, nobody on. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll do it as he puts the squeeze on that one. And with a whimper there, that will be the final out of the ball game.
Well, we had 2 spring training division teams going at it in this one. Pretty much an even matchup on paper, but in the end, these guys come out on top and get a well-earned victory.
5-1, the final total in today's game.